You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind.
What you just heard was a very famous quote from a very famous author, Joyce Meyer, who has written many books about the mind and being positive.
But is she only famous because she sold all those books and made that much money?
No, I would be positive too, but being positive isn't something you can buy. It's something you feel and share with others.
That reminds me of the time my mom got diagnosed with an arteriovenous venous malformation.
And for those of you who don't know, arterial malformation, or AVM, is a malformation in the brain where it can cause arteries or veins to rupture, causing severe bleeding in the brain and spinal cord.
So we went to the doctors, and they said there was somewhere where we couldn't surgically remove it. So after a few months, we went to radiation. We still couldn't remove it with that, so they said we have to live with it. I couldn't handle with that, so I broke down. But she stayed positive. She stayed positive so I could stay positive, and that others around her could stay positive.
Yes, although your story is very touching and heartwarming, other stories may not be as sad as yours. It is a great representation of how being positive can affect you and others around you.
So thinking positively can help others around you as well?
Not necessarily others around you, but mainly you. It's like the time I used to take baseball. Every time I thought we would lose a game or I would miss a catch, all you'd have to do is think positively, and maybe the next game you could win or make that catch and make up for it.
Yes, now that's called a growth mindset. A growth mindset goes good with positivity. It helps you get through challenges.
Yes, now we were talking a lot about positivity. That doesn't always mean being happy and cheerful. Being happy isn't always the answer, and it isn't always the best of the worst situation. But being positive can maybe change someone's mindset to a growth.
Furthermore, on growth mindsets, fixed mindsets are when you're stuck with negativity and you think you can't get through a bad challenge.
Having a growth mindset can be the best. Having a fixed mindset can really lead you through tough challenges and really not help you through anything.
No, Andrew and I thought we should bring more familiar names into the mix of positivity and how they reshape the world.
Nelson Mandela, one of the most positive men in the world, and we think a man that could really shape everyone's mind to a growth mindset.
Now that shows the power of positivity and how it can help you achieve your dreams. By just following positivity and your dream, you can reach whatever you want to.
Nelson Mandela set his life to a devotion of politics in South Africa.
Yes, exactly.
Later being arrested in 1962, he was in jail for 27 years, being let out in 1990. He was later the new first black president of South Africa. That shows how his growth mindset and his positivity through those 27 years gave him the perseverance to be the first black president.
But positivity cannot be defined and is different for every person.
There are also many other famous and positive people, like Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr.
And you don't have to be cheering people up to be positive and joyful.
Yes, in just last year in my grade, I had a ski trip. And although it may not be the saddest of stories, I had to miss out on it. But being positive really helped me just realize that I didn't have to go to have fun with my friends and that I could have fun with them any day. And that really helped me get through the day.
I always thought of positivity like a yawn. If you start being positive, others around you will start being positive.
And that is true. Being positive is like a chain event. If I were to be positive around others around me, they will also be positive.
Like one day if you're positive, the next day others will catch on too.
And when you're sad, it not only affects your mind, it affects your life and your memories. And it can even affect the way you see people and others around you.
Being positive is not only affecting you, it also plays a key role in other people's lives just as well as yours. If you're mean, rude, or a bully, other people will see you like that too.
Later on in life, you have to choose the people you want to be around. And bullying is not the answer. And being positive around that can really change the way people act around other people.
Just like the butterfly effect.
Exactly. And think about who you'd rather hang out with. Someone who is constantly rude or is bullying someone, or someone who is positive about other people and people around you.
You could be the person that makes everyone else's day.
Just remember, it only takes one person to make the world happy. And that person could be you.